Welcome, everybody. Hello, Miriam. It's
Hello.
our Q&A session. Yeah. We missed yesterday. Sorry, with Easter and everything else, we decided that we were going to just push it to today. I know a lot of people were busy and and I know how was your Easter, Miriam?
I had homework, lots of homework. And then I had like a really bad headache. And then so I had to like lay down and
Oh, I hear that.
I think I napped for like an hour and that's an hour away from doing homework. And so I was rushing. But I got it all done, so it was productive. It was productive.
Yeah.
Easter was productive.
And productive is good, by the way. That's a great thing because a lot of people have been sitting at home not doing anything. And I know that we've been busting our balls with not only working full time. I know, Miriam, you work full time. And then you also do communication director. You also are helping out production. You also you have your hands in like every single. I keep looking over here and my camera's over there. Like I should be looking over here at you. But
It's okay. I think you're looking at your screen so you can look at me, but
exactly. I can also move that. Let's make that. There we go. Oh my gosh. I'm figuring out this technology thing,
Oh God, I love it.
But we do have the rock round going on. I know. So you worked all week. You've been doing all this stuff. We have our show coming up next week, Sunday, from last week when the open round number 2 closed. And it's really exciting. We had some really good submissions.
Oh, round 2. You guys really need to tune in for round 2 because round 2, wow. Yeah. We're getting some really incredible singers. And I'm super stoked for you guys to see the videos from round 2. Every round has been just spectacular. I think all of the singers have really amped up their video game and their vocal game. And their performance has been just top notch. And it's definitely been a phenomenal show. Kudos to the production staff. Yes, they put on a really great show. Yeah, I really do feel like I have my hand in the cookie jar, like for every cookie jar. It can get a little overwhelming, but that's how much I love this organization.
Exactly.
I want it to be just, I know that you and I have talked extensively about the direction that, you want to take KWC. And I'm just glad to be able to help you, bring that to life. And yeah, we're here for the singers, right? You and I and all of the board of directors, we're all here. Yeah, we're all here advocating for the singers and for your experience. So realistically, I'm just super stoked. Yes, rock and blues round is going on. And you know what I'm getting though? I'm getting a lot of, well, I'm not really a rock singer. And it's like, well, do you sing some rock songs?
Right.
It's like, well, yeah. It's like, Like that's the one thing I don't want people to think, oh, well, I'm not a rock singer per se, or I'm not a blues singer per se. So I'm going to sit out on this round and I'm going to wait for the next open round.
Right.
No,
it's always like you sing Queen, right? Oh, you do sing Queen. Like I've heard you sing Somebody to Love a zillion times. That is a rock song. I know it doesn't feel like a rock song to some of these people, but it is. There's a lot of different things. The one thing that we aren't really looking for in this round are ballads. I was actually talking about that with Christian, our AV coach, technical coach. And because he hit me up, he's like, hey, these people want to do this song. And so I looked it up, but it is a ballad. And I was like, well, if you're going to do a ballad, if you're going to do it, make sure the other one is like a rock song, but one can still be a ballad. We just don't want 2 ballads in a row, because really ballads can be in any genre. And really all the difference is that you'll have like a guitar on it.
We don't want Still Loving You and then Open Arms.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
Open Arms, not for rock round. Not for Babe by Styx. Like Styx is Styx is a great band, a great rock band. Like I like singing Renegade, which is like a 7-minute song. And it's hard and it's rocking. But then you go and you listen to Babe and you're like, what? And it's like, this isn't rock at all. I mean, it's still rock, but it's not rock. Hey, Garvando over here, look at this, former champ. And he's also like the head of our administration and everything. And he says, reach out to him if you have any questions as well. He might have been talking to us. He might have been talking to us as well. Dang, we love you, Garvando. And last week, man, my week was crazy busy last week. I thought I was like, I'm going to have all this time in the world. And no, didn't have time. I started working all of a sudden like 14-hour days. And I was like, what's going on? And then Saturday.
Did you call him for?
Sorry,
he's already. Look, Josh is already. Yeah, he's a current. Yeah.
Oh
current. He's our current world champ. He still gets to hold on to his title up until November, where he has to give up.
Do you want to come on here in a little bit? Because I can send you the link. It's not a problem.
Come on through, Garvando.
It might be more helpful if we have him on our show today. So
right.
But then Saturday, I had this great opportunity. I know this doesn't really pertain to KWC, other than it was so cool. I got to sing where Elvis used to live at the Hilton in Vegas, where he lived when
cool.
for his residency, and with Big Elvis. So Big Elvis was the headliner, and I came into the sound, sang backup for him. And then when he left, they asked me if I can sing, and you know me, I can't. Of
course,
sing, but I was actually there. DJ the party. So what I did was we had a do not playlist and a playlist, and then things are like, oh, and you can just figure out what we want to do. But I looked at the playlist and I saw the things that they wanted me to play, and I was like, oh, I'm going to sing these. And then and of course during the Big Elvis show I always do a guest performance, so I did that, and they were so amazing. It was Jackie's birthday. She postponed it for a year, so it was really cool to have that opportunity and come back and do it there. And you could just feel that energy in that room, and it is huge. And it's the on the 30th floor of the Westgate with the best views ever. And oh my gosh, it doesn't look at all supposedly like how it did in the 70s. There was no shag carpeting, there was no like red velvet walls, but because it crushed red velvet. But oh my god, it was gorgeous, and I had fun. However, that day ended up being 18 hours long. So yesterday I was done. This whole week just knocked me out. Yesterday I could not get my footing. I slept all day. It was my son's birthday. Happy birthday, Ethan. And
Happy birthday, Ethan!
Got up to eat lunch with him and then fell right back to sleep. And
yeah, well,
they for their eggs and did their whole eggs thing, and
such is the life of an entertainer, right? I think that's one of the reasons why I'm like, I'm not. No,
you're like, nope. You're like, I'll entertain by doing.
I'll be on the sidelines. I'll be over here. I will.
And what's really, really, really cool is that though what it takes for people to become a professional and to become a world champ, and that's why we are doing this. And I also know these things too. Just let you know, that's why I'm joining her and doing it. And you do these great Thursday shows, which I still have yet to get on for your Gold for Gold.
Yeah, we need to schedule that. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna need you to get on that and let me know.
I have rehearsals on Thursday.
Well, you're gonna need to tell them, hey, I have to skip this one.
Yeah.
Tell Ron, I need to skip this one. I need to be on a show.
Not doing it. So we were talking about the rock round, and we got for our first submissions in for rock. We got some ones in for rock that weren't rock. So what happens is, if you want to still try out for the open round, it is open for you. I know it says it's going to be on the 11th that it opens, but you can do it now. There's nothing holding you back. You can actually go and register, and we've also had to walk a lot of people through the registration process. I know it can be hard. The thing is that none of us were born knowing technology, and also we don't have like a giant like internet company like Facebook programming things behind us, so it's not as easy as big companies. But every year we try to make it easier. And right now it is probably the easiest it's ever been. And everyone who's done it in the past is like, oh, this is really easy. And of course, the people who haven't done it are like, hey, this is sort of hard. And so I'm going to start with membership really quick because membership this year. So this year we're doing the membership. And again, every year we try to make it better and better and better and add more things. And before this is over, by the way, I want to do our first raffle today on our show for the members. Because I was planning on doing it yesterday, but we didn't have it yesterday. Well, I didn't have it yesterday. You also were in the same. It seems like you were in the same kind of shape that you were. That was. So we're gonna do that. So if you're a member, stay tuned because you could be winning some very fun, cool prizes. So anyway, so membership gives you things like that. There'll be monthly raffle giveaways, things like karaoke CDs, a music watch. There's so much stuff here. So I'm just waiting for Katie to come home, really to also help me pull some of that stuff out. KWC hats, things like that. So that's the first thing. So the membership is $50 this year. And we really want to make it affordable to people. And I know that some people are like, oh, $50 is not affordable. And, I know that all you guys have like apps on your phone that you're paying like $19.99 a month for that all add up. It's $50 flat. You get 2 free tryouts. The tryouts would be $30 by themselves. So you're getting 2 free tryouts. That's $60 right there. And then we have a mentorship program that we talked about the last time. So mentorship program is sort of like coaching that if you want to work on a song for either KWC or something else you're doing, and you're a member, you go in, you log in, you go into the mentorship program, and you're going to reach out and you're going to actually get contact info of these mentors. So you'll actually be hitting them up yourself. We're going to also try to pair you up with some other mentors if you just want to drop a video in and you don't. Some people are shy. They don't want to go in to hit up like the Cheyes out there or like Bill or so. What we'll be doing.
We're all approachable. We are all approachable. I will guarantee you right now, do not feel weird about saying, hey, I'm new to this. Can I get your help? Realistically, that is what they are there for. We're really friendly people, you guys. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
So what you can do is we'll also have a way that if you just want to drop a video in, we will have some of our mentors also looking at. It might not be the same mentors that you can contact, but they're still mentors who have been part of this program. Some of them might be past judges or current judges or a current part of our board. And they're going to look at it and be like, hey, I really like this and this and this. I think you need to work on this. If you were scoring, this is what I would have given you. Here are your notes and good luck. The biggest thing that people need help with is making the videos. That's what I'm finding. It's really hard because that's your audience. So you really just, when you look in that camera, you want to smile. You want to look. I'm like, right now, I'm looking right at Miriam. She doesn't even know because she's right there. But I'm looking at Miriam. I can see her right there. But you want to just, it's like playing pretend. However, a lot of you guys have stage fright and anxiety. So it's actually easier for a lot of the people who are saying it's hard. And part of the thing that's hard is like trying to sign up for a membership or do an audition. You don't really know the technology. Don't be scared of it. Learn it. I mean, it's all a learning process. When we're working on our voice, we're learning how to do runs. We're learning how to breathe. We're learning how to enunciate. We're learning how to present the words of the song. Now this is just one added thing you need to know. And some people got their start last year, especially with our KOS program and everything else, that we really helped them. And some of you guys were like, I don't want to do it. However, I see you on quarantine karaoke pages, and those are good enough. Those videos are good enough. We're not judging you on the video quality, other than we don't want a shaky cam. We don't want people walking in front of the video, and we want the best audio possible. So let's go back to membership. Sorry, we went off on a tangent because I do things like that.
One thing at a time. So, membership.
So then you get the 2 free tryouts. You get this mentorship program. You get raffling. You get the raffle thing. You also get access to the judges' notes and scores. after each round. So if you're in a qualifier, you can then write us. It'll take about 48 hours though for us to get it to you. Just be patient. And then you will get those, and then you can see what you need to work on. If you're not a member, you can still audition. You still get 2 videos, but you don't get any of this other bonus stuff. And then you're like, I don't get why I didn't win. And well, we can help you for $20 more. You get 2 tryouts. And then you have that second time you can try out. So it's a cool benefit. And if you guys are members from last year, you can still use that membership. All you do is so you log in and you go register now. And then you're going to type in the email address you used for your membership and then the password you used for the membership. Now, when I make passwords, I have like my set like 10 passwords. So like sometimes I'll go through them. If you can't remember your password, there's actually a button that says, forgot my password. They'll send it to you. Promise you that. It'll send you the password. We had some problems with people trying to log in, and I get it. It's hard, it's different, and it's not as easy as everything, plus everything else on your computer and your phone are already set up. So membership is a benefit to you. It gives you a lot of different stuff. Please sign up for membership. It makes the most sense. Because I know people who try out, like we have a bronze medalist actually, and Andy Neverready. And that year, he tried out in Washington State, and sometimes he didn't place at the bar because there was someone else better that night, and you never know when that's going to happen. But I want to say that he tried out like 10 or 11 times that year. Just part of it also was for practice to see who he was going up against. So, and because we're not in the bar, you can't do that, but this is your only way. And we can only take 3 each round. The gold, the silver, the bronze they're the only ones who can make it to divisionals. So it might take 2 or 3 times. It could take 4 times. Just because you came in 5th place or 7th place or 10th place, let's say in a qualifier, that doesn't mean anything. It means that, yes, you are not the gold or silver or the bronze, but that doesn't mean that you don't belong there. That just means that, I need to regather. I need to think about what I did. Maybe my video wasn't good, because we've had some videos that we couldn't really hear the audio well. Someone was doing too much with their stage presence. They're losing the air. We want you to get over that. So videos are very important. When you're making videos, make sure your audio is clear. Also, watch your video before you submit it. I had to pause because I was waiting for Miriam to chime in there. But we've had some videos that we will actually sometimes come back to you and ask you to reshoot a video or resubmit. Again, that's nothing against that video. We just want to have you, and we're showcasing you. So you always want to be at your best, because it's just like being on stage. So, that is very important, to always be your best. In some of these videos, don't sit on your couch.
It's going on social media.
Yep. However,
if that's how you want to look on social media, I mean, I can't stop you.
Yeah.
If you don't care, it's fine.
Shooting in your bathroom is actually okay, but you need to still do the things to make it not look like it's a bathroom. You can throw a red curtain there, or you can, the lighting in the bathrooms usually are the best also, and the acoustics are usually really good. And stand up. Don't sit down when you're making these videos. Sitting down and doing a podcast like this and guest performing, that's perfectly fine. For this, you want to be at your best. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. If you have a high stool, you can use a high stool. But I'm giving tips because
that was a throwback. That was a throwback.
Please stand up. And also, if you have a friend out there, if you're watching this and you're like, I'm not right for the rock division because I sing like Broadway and I'm a crooner and I do all this other stuff in opera, but you have that friend you go to karaoke with who is that rock singer or that blues singer, submit it. Tell them, say, hey, you need to try out. And this is all, we need your help also to help us find the talent. And I know that the people at your venues that are really good, or who have been coming out to karaoke with you and you've been singing with for years, and maybe the last year you haven't sung with, and this is a good time to reintroduce yourself and be like, oh my God, Bobby, I haven't seen you in so long. I was just thinking about you because there was a rock division, and dude, you always come and sing Nickelback when no one wants to hear Nickelback. other than these guys right now because it's a rock round.
Yeah.
But those are we're looking for these singers. The other thing is, if you want to make a video at your local karaoke venue, you can do that. We're okay with that. If it is empty, you do not. If you're at the venue and you're there early and no one's in the bar, cool. Go ahead and shoot it. Make sure it's a one camera angle. All the videos should be horizontal, unless it's from a singing app. They should be horizontal or landscape. And the audio needs to be good, and we can't have other people walking by. So when you're at karaoke, you'll hear Shannon in the back, drunk Shannon, who's always like, I love this song, and then sings along. And next thing you know, on your Dream On, because it's rock round, they're singing Dream On. She's singing along off key, and we can hear her louder than you because she's loud. She doesn't even need a speaker. And so next thing you know, you're submitting this video to us, and we're like, what is going on? We can't hear David. Like, David's totally being drowned out by this drunk girl Shannon, who she keeps telling everyone. And so we want to make sure that those videos are clean and clear for you, because you are getting judged on it, on voice, artistry, technique, and overall stage presence or overall entertainment value. So those things all come into play. But if you go into your venue and you're like, tell your karaoke host, hey, can I just do this really quick? Set up your camera right in front, get a tripod. They're cheap. Like, you can even go to Walgreens and get those desk tripods. I usually have one right here to show everyone, and they're about $4. You can go to the dollar store. Actually, Dollar Tree has them for $1. And your local Walmart has like $12 ones. Target has like $15 ones. It's the same one. It's just $3 more because it's Target. And Amazon has it for cheap because they're a monopoly and they like to corner the market on everything. But it's easy. It's easy. You don't need a fancy webcam. We're okay if you're using a webcam on your laptop. Usually the built-in ones are not that good. But again, for like $20, you can get a really, really good camera. I have it, like I said before, a No Pro. It's not a real GoPro. You can use that. So, whew. Do you need to go backstage really quick?
Yeah, just put me backstage for a little bit, for just a bit, because I have to figure out what's going on with my internet real quick.
Her internet's being all cray. All right, I'm going to put you back there. All right. So these are the things that's going on right now, though. We are getting some great videos in. Round 2 was amazing. We're just really trying to get your videos to be better. If you're doing it in a live venue, make sure the friend who you're giving that camera to, if you aren't putting on a tripod, make sure that they don't have a shaky hand. We really want the clearest videos possible. If you have questions about what rock is, please hit us up. We have no problems answering that, because like I said, we don't want to have ballads, but like rock ballads, but you can do one, but then the other one just has to be a rockin' song. But that is for the videos. So if you're trying out, is really easy. You go to kwcusa.com and you go under register now. Actually, maybe I can do that for you right now. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to share my screen. There we go. And now you can see it over here. Look at that. Look at how pretty that looks. And you see, if you go over here, and it talks about the KWC World Championships, talks about the membership benefits, the tiered divisionals, national training program. When we talk about national training program, it is because we brought industry professionals out during our nationals program to work with all of you. They'll not be judging you. They're just coaching you. They want you to win the worlds. They want you to win the national title. So they're going to help you get better. This shows the best of genre, blues and rock auditions. And then down below, it says, I'm ready to enter. Bum, bum, bum. Name, email. It talks about these video links. This is not the place to upload your videos. So what you want to do, this is the confusion factor that we've had with a few people, is that where it says video link 1 and video link 2, we want you to upload your videos to either YouTube or Vimeo, or don't do it to Facebook, because Facebook, you'll usually block the stuff, and it also won't usually let you share it. But put it on either your Dropbox, your Google Drive, your Apple Drive, I think it's called. I don't know what the Apple thing. I don't use Apple products anymore. And then send us that link. When you send us a link through Dropbox or through Gmail, make sure that it is on editable, or like that making us an edit, anyone who has that link, because they're not going to be sending that link to anyone else. We'll go in there, we'll download it so we can then upload it. If it's a YouTube link, it also makes it nice and easy, because then we can go to that page. However, when you're submitting a video, make sure that no one has seen that video before. If it is something from a year ago, that video is going to be too old. We need something that's from 2021 and that you have not broadcast to other people before. So under that video link 1, you're going to put the first video link. Under video link 2, you're going to put the second video link. And then you're going to, there's a round selection. Look at this. You can go blues genre right now and click that to do the blues. Or if you want to do the next upcoming open round, you can go and click on that. So again, it'll ask for the entry fee, which is $30. And you can hit enter my audition if you're just doing that without your membership. If you need a membership, you go to get my memberships and you click on that. I'm going to go over here. And it's going to ask you all these info. You click on start my membership. It's going to be $50. And then later on, when you go to register your songs from there, you're going to again put in your email address and your password. So right now we're done with open round 1. We're done with the invitationals. We're done with open round 2, and we're at the blues and rock genre round. Now, if you look, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more rounds after that. Only 6 more rounds after that. So time is ticking. We're only taking 3 per round. If you wait till later, it gets harder because more people join. A lot of people like to procrastinate. Don't be the procrastinator. That's not going to help you win. Any questions? If you want to know who our board of directors are, we have a nice little list further down in our website that says that. And if you're wondering about rules and forms and documents and everything, it is all under our list over here. We even have a COVID-19 statement. We talk about KWC around the world. Our KWC website, you can pretty much get any answer you are looking for about the Karaoke World Championships on that site. However, if you want to get the answer from someone other than this website, you can message us at KWC USA on our Facebook page, and one of our board members will be getting back to you and talking to you. And it's not always me. It's not always Katie. It's not always Miriam. It could be Vicky. It could be Gervando. It could be Bill. It could be JC. But we'll have an answer for you. And welcome back, Miriam. You're quiet now. Oh, wait, you're muted.
There we go. Ha! Yes, I am back. Thank you. I had to make sure my children were off the internet.
Yeah. Mine is still on the internet, but hopefully mine's acting okay.
Yeah. We'll get through it. Yeah. We'll get through it. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I totally missed everything, but sign up, you guys. It really is. It's going to help you if you sign up now. The sooner you get in, if you wait till the last minute, you might not even know that you haven't made it through, and then you've already kind of missed the last call around. It gets messy. It gets messy. Yep. All of our previous KWC members and alumni and everything, y'all need to be pushing your videos through. I'm over here I'm still waiting on some people
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone
where your videos at.
Videos, which is cool. But there is something called Smule out there, and Star Maker and Yoki app. There's so many great singing apps out there. You do not need a home production studio. No. Seriously, go on there, and if you have an earbud, take that earbud out of your ear, one of them, the one with the microphone, and use that to try to adjust where your microphone is, because sometimes you can blow it out, especially on a rock round. But let's get you. Don't make it harder than what you think this is.
Oh yeah, and you know, honestly, it's not like, you know, the production value is going to have a huge impact. Now, don't get me wrong. As a former judge, it's really nice to look at nice videos. What that tells me is that you're putting care and effort into what you're putting out. And you know, as a judge, I appreciate the effort. But what I do is I stick it into the category of appearance and costume, mainly because I mean the look of your video is, you know, kind of an extension of who you are too, right? It's how much effort you put into it. So it's really nice to see. But that does not make or break you. As you have seen from previous rounds, some of them did not have the best production value, but they did make it through.
Yep.
Because they were extremely talented, and that shows through even more than the production value of your video. So as long as you just do your thing, put in them videos, you know what I mean? That's important. It's important to just get those videos in. You can't win. You can't move forward into divisionals if you don't put in a video or 2 videos. Yeah.
Yep. So
don't let it stop you.
And I also want to bring up something about. Oh, thank you, Katie. I want to bring up something about those videos. So if you're using a singing app, and this is not only for singing apps, for regular apps too, people ask about effects. We really want, when you're making a video, and Miriam had a great PowerPoint on this last year. Her and Michael had a great little thing about this. We want those effects. Echo's fine, reverb's fine. Do not blow us out with it. And I know that a lot of people feel like the more echo or reverb, the more feeling. The feeling doesn't come from echo and reverb. No, it comes from you, the tone of your voice, the way you're telling the story. It's always nice to just add a little bit. And I understand
it's
that there's
just to round out those phrases, really. I mean, they're there to help round out the sound. Does it help to get you in the feels? Absolutely. I hate a dry mic, so I'm just over here like, no, I'll make it juicy. But you don't want to sound like you're singing in an empty parking garage where it just keeps bouncing right back to you, because actually what that does is it makes your voice sound muddled. Too much effects will make your voice muddled. So you want enough effects to kind of round out and balance out the phrasing. You know, for those ballad singers who really like, you know, something like Whitney Houston or Celine Dion, you know, throw in a little bit extra reverb. You know, some of my rock singers, hello. Okay, y'all know what we you know, rock singers like to add a bit of that juicy reverb too, you know, especially for the sustained notes. But for the most part, you don't need all of that, especially if you're not familiar with how to use reverb properly. I would err on the side of caution and just add enough so that we can hear it just on the tail end, but not so much that it sounds like you're singing down an empty hallway.
Now, there are songs that are always going to be out there, like In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. Like, it's like it almost needs that. And I know, like, if I'm listening to Muse loves their effects. Queen even like had like effect, like everyone, or even like David Bowie. Like, there's so many different times he's using like almost like a flange effect on his microphone. And doing that's okay. The problem is that sometimes, especially on these effect things on your home mixer boards or in your phone or in your post-production, because I know a lot of you are recording the audio separate and just putting it back together, which that's fine as long as it's on the same take, or even on Smule or Yoki app, is that all of a sudden the pitch corrector comes in there. The minute we hear that, we're going to start having questions. We are going to ask you for either another video or you're going to get disqualified. We don't want to disqualify. We don't want to disqualify people. We
We
don't
just
want.
had a conversation about this. Josh was so like, because I actually had an issue with a video that was
Mhm.
submitted. And yes, as part of the production, as being a production assistant on top of being communications director, I do take a look at all of these videos to make sure they are in line with the rules that we have set forth for our videos. So I did notice that one of the videos kind of did not follow the rules to the T. And so I remember telling Josh and Katie about it. And they were like, Miriam, we don't want to, we want to try and refrain from disqualification. I said, I'm not trying to disqualify the
It was.
person.
It also just
It
wasn't.
was not like that. It was like, I know that this was something that was added post production. So there was obviously a raw video that was, already there. So it's just like,
Yep.
no, just take the graphic off and just resubmit
Yep.
it without that stuff, and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool.
And
But
video effects are actually go hand in hand with audio effects. We don't want, actually, video effects are even more of a no-no than audio effects. Right, Miriam? That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
And so Smule now, as of this week, which wasn't last week, but this week on Android, allows you to use your vocal settings on all different kinds of video effects. We don't want your video effects. We don't want you turning in little boxes and spinning and turning into multiple people, because that's almost like, we don't want music videos. We want to do like you're on stage. Music videos are not people on stage, and they're not really singing to the song, they're lip syncing. So we don't want we don't want you to be lip syncing. We don't want it, or even look, because even Smule will sometimes look lip synced because of those effects that it's doing, and all of a sudden it's not in sync, because all of a sudden it's all smoky, and then all of a sudden there's like your heads are all going back and forth, and I've seen that, and it drives me crazy. I like making those videos for my own. We don't want those, because we also want everyone to be on the equal footing. We also don't want to confuse judges who are like, "Ooh, that was really cool," and really, did you have anything to do with it, or was it Smule or Shmuley? What
Shmooly. So I did notice that there was a feature in Smule where you can record your audio and then go back and video yourself. Do not
Don't
do that.
I saw that too.
I am
Yep.
I am a video Nazi. Okay, I guess I'm going to say that. I am a video Nazi, and I will know if you are lip syncing, and I will call it out. I am going to jump on it like white on rice. And that is not, coming onto the fact that I'm Asian. But I'm just saying, okay, I will be on it like white on rice. I want to hold all the singers to a level of integrity that I would hold for myself. And, of course, we don't want to disqualify you, but we don't force us to disqualify that video.
We got our first question, and I love it because you're on the production, so we can also explain this and everything. So yes. Roberto says, what if a lot of people submit videos in a round? How will you show the videos during the night of the video showing? That is actually a great question. It's a great question.
Wonderful question. Thank you, Roberto. So what we have decided is, because of the time limit, we are only going to showcase up to the top 12 videos. So if we have like 20 contestants submitting, 2 videos a piece, we would only show the top 12 scoring videos.
Up
that
to
makes sense.
12.
Because up to 12.
If everyone
cannot go anything beyond 12.
Videos,
so yeah. So realistically speaking, it would be, if you're showcased, you would know that you were at least in the top 12. That's basically how it comes down to. I don't know how else to say it. But yeah, I mean, we haven't had to do that yet, but I know that towards the last half of the qualifying period, that will probably end up happening, where we have to do, not be able to showcase everyone. However, all of those videos will be posted in the kwcusa.com website. So
yes, every
you
video
can
can
go
watch
there to watch it. Mm-hmm. Just not in the show.
Not in the show.
Yes,
Yeah.
due to time constraints. We're not live this year. So because we want it to look like a professional show like you would see on Netflix. So yeah.
Yep. Because that's our goal is Netflix.
Yeah,
Or
that's
Amazon,
totally the goal.
Or
there goes there we go.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
There we go.
And yeah, so yeah, time constraints are fun, huh? The other thing is that we're going to have guest performers as well, because some of the judges and some of the past champs, we want to also give them their time too during that show. So that's also another reason why we can only show one. However, it's going to be the top scoring video, right?
Yes, it will be the top scoring video of the top 12, up to the top 12. Yeah. Out of the two videos, it will be the higher scoring video that will be shown.
Yep. So I know someone else asked me this earlier about vertical videos, because they love singing on TikTok. So this week I did my TikTok week, where like I was just going through and seeing what people are doing on TikTok. And what's cool about TikTok is there's some great singers on there, and we want you. However, TikTok videos can only be 30 seconds. So no, we don't want you to record on TikTok. However, we want to use those skills that you've learned using TikTok. There's so many different apps that are similar to TikTok that let you do the same thing. Please make those videos for us. And also, when you're submitting the videos and submitting and giving us your info, we want to make sure that we can give people your TikTok or your Instagram or your YouTube page, not almost like I wished I would have done this earlier, but Garvano Hamilton right there. Look at that. Garvano Hamilton Music, our champion right there. I always keep that on the side, so when he comes in on an interview, I can show you where he can get his music. And he's even on Instagram, the OG Hamilton Music.
Yeah.
So check him out, by the way. Check him out. But we want to promote you. And TikTok's a great way to get fans, and you can grow fan bases really quick.
Mm-hmm.
But those videos are too short. They're also vertical. Or portrait mode. We need to make sure that they're in landscape. We want to make sure that they're horizontal / landscape, whichever one you want to call it, you can call it. But your phones are a perfect way to record. And if you're doing the stuff on TikTok, guess what? You can do it other ways too. And again, you can always go to a singing app. It has those same type of features.
I did get a request from our creative director.
Yes.
And it is that we are requesting, if it is possible, for you guys to submit these videos at minimum 720p. If you can do high definition, great. If you have I would say kind of stay away from 4K because the file sizes are extremely large.
And very few people have internet to show 4K at home.
Yeah, it's extremely large. Now, the system that the production staff has, it can handle 4K videos. Don't get me wrong. However, 1080p, 720 to 1080p is what we're asking for. We have received some, 240.
Mm-hmm.
And the file size is so small that when we blow it up, you guys look pixelated and really blurry. And so obviously not the best way to feature you. So if you can,
and not to interrupt you, but that's part of the problem with the singing apps too, because what happens is every time they add another song, they have to figure out a way to save space. And so what they did was they actually made the audio quality better, but then made the video quality worse as they went along. So Smule used to have a great video, and now the video is like really it's about 240.
It can get really iffy, but we've gotten cell phone videos that are small, very small sizes. So It's just a setting in your camera, in your phone camera, that you just go ahead and select 1080p. Most phones, well, actually no, all of the newer phones have the 1080p capabilities. So if you have a newer phone, you have that capability. If you have one of the latest iPhones, generally it will go to 4K. Please do not select 4K. Save yourself the headache. Okay, your computer may not be able to handle it unless you have a massive graphics card, GPU, CPU, laptop, computer, gaming system of some sort, gaming computer, like a beast of a processing system. But if you don't, please do not do it in 4K. It's really massive. It will take you hours upon hours, maybe even days to try and upload that sucker.
And my tip for people who are using iPhones, that's a good place to put it on YouTube, because those videos, when you're uploading to Google Drive or Apple Drive or Dropbox or whatever, I would get panicked phone calls last year when we were getting close to a deadline. People who were saying, including our world champ, who was saying, oh my God, my video has been uploading for 12 hours for a 4-minute music video. So the best way to go about it, especially with an iPhone, upload it to the YouTube page. Like if you don't have one, it's really easy to make one. You just use your email. And when you do that, make sure it's private, upload it. But what we were talking about earlier is that you also need to make sure that you click on upload in HD, because that's also a very important thing. Even on Facebook, when I go Facebook Live and then after I do my live, it will say upload in HD. If I don't do that, it looks grainy and terrible.
It's all SD, standard definition. Hey.
You do that. Always make sure you click on that upload in HD. It might take an extra minute of an upload to those sites, to the cloud, but I don't know what they did and how they figured it out, and why Dropbox can't, and why Google Drive can't, and where it just takes forever. But it should see it's a video file and it should stream it. But anyway,
absolutely.
But yeah, we want to make sure that that's it. And also, do not email us your videos. Do not send them through Facebook Messenger. I know that a bunch of people thought they tried out in the last round because they sent me random videos and I didn't even know who they were. They're like, hey, check this out. And then they're like, hey, how'd I do? And I was like, those were your tryout videos? Did you sign up? No. Oh, there's a sign up? So yeah, you have to go to kwcusa.com and then submit those video links. Don't just send me you singing on the page. I was very confused, and obviously they were too. So I was just like, what?
Oh.
And they're always looking for more singers. So like, we were like, oh, we had room to showcase them, like, and it's random videos. We just submit them.
So I have a question for you, actually. This was asked by one of our divisional finalists. And oh, look, she's there. What's going on, Renee? I'm about to ask your question. So for the divisional finalists.
Yes.
And for those of you who have not made divisionals, okay, just keep your eyes and ears open on this one, okay? So they would like to know how far in advance they could film, and because generally we want it to be as recent as possible, but for those who have already made it through, they could start working on their stuff and just have it up already. So how far back can the video be that they're going to submit for divisionals? Like, especially for those who want to record ahead of time but not quite submit it yet because they want to kind of review it.
So they can, if they're already a divisional finalist, they can get them ready now. Hey, early bird gets the worm, right?
Yeah. So I think as long as it was created this year specifically for divisionals, I think that should be fine, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. These videos should not be videos that you've sang already somewhere and posted up. These should be fresh videos. We want to make sure fresh, because if you're submitting a video from 2 years ago, I know that I'm a way different singer than I am now than I was 2 years ago. Even if it's just some of these karaoke singers, I've seen the growth from people, and also if they've been in all different kind of singing programs and gotten that vocal coaching. Don't just remake a video. Like, it's actually, for me, it's harder to go back and try to find videos where I'm like, I'll just make a new video. Because I have to
I
go
would never use my older ones because like
right.
I sound better now. Why would I use that?
Yep.
You know.
And if you're not feeling good, guess what? You can wait a few days. But don't wait till the last minute to make your videos for divisional.
Yes. So hopefully that answered it, Renee, for you.
Renee says it was perfect.
Great.
Yeah. And so if you want to get those done, because hey, summer's coming, we're gonna get out, we're gonna go to the beach, we're gonna travel with our masks on, and so you might run out of time. So if you want to do it when you're already a divisional finalist, do it. So let's talk about these divisionals.
Yes, let's talk.
All right. So in each one of these rounds, I'm gonna go back and share my screen again. Hold on. I'm also gonna expand this. Hold on, give me a second. Go back to 100% so people can see it better. Oh, sorry.
Technology. And we're live.
Yeah. And we're live. There we go. Wait. There we go. You guys can see that okay? Is there a way to make that bigger? I'm gonna hide that. There we go. So each one of these rounds over here, we have the invitational round. In that round, we had Renee, who was our gold medalist, and then we had Corrine Beckman, who was our silver medalist, and then we had Beth Brennan, who was our bronze medalist. Mm-hmm. They're then going to go to these divisional finals right here from that round. If you see this, we're starting off with divisional finals here. And all the people who place in all people who place bronze will be in that division. So you're not going to be going against people who are gold or silver. Being bronze actually sometimes is a really good benefit because it's so close. Oops, it's so close. It's so close to being gold, but it's like you might then face other people who are more of like, if we have a slow round, you might get someone who's not as good. So being a bronze medalist, when you're really someone who's like right on that borderline of being a champ, like, yeah, don't worry about this gold, silver, and bronze where you're placing it in there.
I think it's more nerve-wracking to be in the gold tier, to be honest.
Oh yeah, because then
like I know Renee's over here like, really?
beat all these gold medalists. Exactly. The silver. So all the people who would play silver in the divisionals will then go into the divisional finals. And then the gold people will be going to gold files. I know you see this blue ribbon. Ignore that little blue ribbon over there. Mm-hmm. So then when they get to the divisionals, we're going to ask you for three videos. In those divisional finals, the bronze, silver, and gold, you're only going to be getting judged on the first two videos. So you have to make sure you tell us the right order because you're going to get judged on those two videos. Then when you place gold, silver, or bronze from that divisional, you're then going to be moving into the national finals training program, or I should just say national finals. Training program is part of the national finals. It's still the national finals. We are not calling it anything else. It's too confusing. It's the national finals. Karaoke Championship USA National Finals. So you'll get in there. What's that third song for? You might want to know. That third song is that if you don't place gold, silver, or bronze in the bronze or silver or gold divisional, but you placed 4th through 7th, then you're in those rounds. Then you're going to go to this blue ribbon round over here, the blue ribbon round, to have one last chance. And that's what that third song is going to go. And it's pretty much, it's a sudden death with that third song. So that third song should be, for me, it's sort of like being in the national finals and you're in that last round. It should be the one that's going to win you worlds. It should be the song that's going to win you nationals. And you know what? If you don't ever get to sing it in the divisionals because it's that third round, guess what? you can just do it again in the national finals. However, in the national finals, all the songs you sang earlier are all back on the table. But when you hit divisionals, we don't want the songs you tried out for in your genre rounds, or I should say placed into the divisionals in those open rounds.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want those. We already heard those. Save those. You can bring them back for the national finals. We want to hear new songs from you. We know you know a lot more songs than that. So
yeah, you guys aren't like the 2-song people in the karaoke bars, right?
I have all that jazz. That's all that jazz, and yeah, that's usually the.
I had a patron who literally only sang 2 songs.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I said, "Do you know other songs?" He goes, "Well, no." I'm like, "There's no way that you live on this earth, this planet, and you only know those 2 songs. There's no way."
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm going to go back to this. So we were on divisionals, but let's just talk quickly about this national finals training program over here, because really, get rid of that. Go over there. Go over there. So the national finals training program, it is 3 rounds, and yes, it spans over 5 weeks, but it's not like they're not 5 songs. It's still 3 songs. It's still three rounds.
William, that's funny.
Yeah, William, that's funny. Karaoke kamikaze, those people who only have 2 songs. Yes. So actually,
Yes.
right, you find new songs that way. I love that. But those top gold, silver, and bronze singers from the bronze, silver, gold, and blue ribbon rounds will then move into the national finals program. We are going to have experts helping you along the way. And each one of you are going to see all of them. You're not going to be assigned to certain ones except for the first week, and then we'll be switching the second week and everything. And then you'll have that call like, hey, I want to reach out to this person. That is fine. Correct, Miriam?
Yes. So the first week you will be assigned 3 coaches. And then for the second song, it will be the other set of coaches. And then for that final song, it is basically open to whoever you connected with. So you get a chance to work with all of the coaches on the panel to, in regard to, vocals, artistry, and stage presence. And yeah, the coaches will be there to help you out, to finesse you, to help, solidify your songs and everything. So you definitely want to pick songs that you would probably most likely take to Worlds, since you're going to be perfecting them at national finals.
Yeah, they should be the world-worthy songs that you think are world-worthy. And you're going to send us sample videos to start with. Those are not going to be the ones that are shown to everyone, shown to everyone throughout the competition, because we want to show those final ones. We don't want to show the ones that you're like just sharing with your coaches. Those are just for those coaches. But then the coaches say, hey, I really like what you do here and here, but maybe this needs work. I really want you to use your more body movement and use your arms more, and really like look into that camera and sing out and like bring us in, but there are things like that. You're going to hear things like that. And some things people like to mumble sing. They're going to say, you really need to work on your enunciation more so we can understand everything you're saying. So they're going to go
articulation. And Diane has a question.
Yes. Dun, dun, dun. Diane, how much time between each coaching round? All right. For the first week of national finals, you are going to have, that's just not the first week, the first round of the national finals program, you're going to have 2 weeks to hone in that song. That second round, you're going to have 2 weeks again to hone in that song. You're going to have different coaches per those rounds. You're going to flop over to different coaches. And then in the third round, you're going to have everybody in your ear of like, but you can also help pick and choose who you really want to help coach you in that round. But that third round is only a week long. There is no cuts between any of those rounds. Everyone is going to get all 3 songs because you have made it that far. When you make it that far, you're going to get featured. and we're going to find out who is going to be our next national champ. The other thing is that because you're going to be working with these coaches, they're going to see all 3 of those songs from the get-go. You're going to have those ready because you have those sample videos. So that's why that 3rd week doesn't need to be so long. We also don't want to draw this out longer for you and the coaches. One of the reasons why it's 2 weeks though is because we're doing this on your time and the coach's time, free time, I should say. And so we know that everyone has different schedules and not everyone has different times they can meet. And it might be a little bit tough. It might be you're submitting a video to the coaches and they're going to submit a video back to you. There might be some people who are like, hey, I got this 15 minutes to meet with you. Let's go over this really quick. This is not full on 2-hour long vocal lessons because we're going to have 12 singers who all need that attention.
Yeah, and the reason we decided not to do the cuts is because, we want you to be able to maximize the time you have with the coaches without worrying that, this song, oh no, what am I going to do? I'm going to get cut. No, we want to bring out the best in you. That's what really sets, Karaoke World Championships USA apart. It's the fact that we are helping to cultivate you as an artist. And if we don't give you ample time to really hone your craft and give you the tools needed, I mean, this is the reason why we keep bringing home the gold. I mean, I'm just saying, we have a coaching program, we have mentors, we have our membership program. The past champions are here as a resource for future champions. So it's really a beautiful thing. Diane, I'm expecting to see more videos from you. Just saying, love you so much.
And then she lives with this person who she's also.
I know, James. Hello.
He loves to sing Muse.
And why is he not in the rock category?
Radiohead and like things like that. And
hello, James.
Hello, James.
Hello, James.
You can get that video in, just like because you sing a lot.
Just waiting. We're just waiting. I'm just waiting.
You guys also, you might have seen us call you out online or send you a message. Look, we think about you guys, especially when these rounds are coming out with the genre rounds, and think about the ones who have always really excelled. That's why we reach out to you, because we know that you can also do this.
Yeah, we're not trying to pressure you or nothing. We just, we like to call you out because you're amazing. And if you think about it, why would we reach out to you if we didn't think that, right? If we didn't think that you had a championship under your, you've got this champion belt or champion trophy that's waiting just with your name on it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't waste my time. I got a ton of things to do. Okay. The last thing I need to do is waste my time to reach out to someone I think will never be able to do it. Right.
Right.
So if we're reaching out to you, that means that we believe in you. We believe that you have the capabilities and we want you to get in. We made these genre rounds for you guys. Okay. You asked for them. We gave it to you. So that's what it is, Oh, they're working on their wedding. Well, we love you guys so very much. Yeah. I know y'all are busy. But just,
we did have a question about what is considered rock. So rock is metal and punk and screamo and classic rock and southern rock and glam and grunge and prog rock and rockabilly and psychedelic rock and surf music and indie rock and alternative. There's a lot of stuff that go into rock.
Operatic rock, operatic metal. Hey,
And you also have the blues, and the blues spans a lot too, because you can have really old blues where it's just like you and your guitar, or you can have like the Stevie Ray Vaughan, where it is rockin' blues. So, really cool. I'm really excited for this round. I just really want to see. I
want to see everyone just rock out. You don't have to be a quote unquote stereotypical rock singer. Okay, I sing rock. Heck, I sang rock at Worlds. It didn't go as well as I had hoped it would, but I did it. It still got me silver medal at Worlds.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not a rock singer. You just got to sell it. So all y'all people out there who think you can't do rock, I know you've all sang "Don't Stop Believing."
Oh, don't make this a Don't Stop Believing contest. I would have made just a Don't Stop Believing round.
No, I'm just saying, you've all sung "Don't Stop Believing," so don't say that you've never sung rock or you're not a rock singer, okay? You can do it. Just do it.
Let's talk about what happens when they win the nationals. What happens?
You need to talk about
the
prizes.
Prizes. So, okay. The gold medalist is going to win $1,000 in cash. Other prizes too, which we that's always getting lined up as we go. So you will get more prizes, and then you're going to win a trophy. You're going to win a medal. You're also going to move on to the Karaoke World Championships as the U.S. champ to represent Team USA. Going against singers from what looks like it's going to be like in the high 30s. The high 30s. We're going to have a lot of singers this year at World from all different countries. It's so exciting. And we get to place 3. Some of these countries are only going to have 1 because they're just going in. If they don't have a board or like a world, they have to go into these open rounds and face people sort of like what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
What is the silver medalist going to win? They're going to win a trophy, a medal, $750 in prizes. And also into the Karaoke World Championships World Finale as well. And, you know, at Worlds, there's more prizes too. But I'm not the world director. And I know they're figuring that out. And they'll also do with sponsors. And they're busy judging their other countries. And the bronze medalist will also win a trophy. Will also win a medal. Will also win $500.
That's a lot of
prizes.
Hello.
As well. And then also place into the world finale of the Karaoke World Championships as well. So this is happening all along the way. And then you have people who are watching online the whole way. They watch our shows. They're watching the showcases. They're watching the rounds. Everyone from casting agents, from shows like AGT or The Voice, or Don't Forget the Lyrics, or Sing On. Like, there's so many different shows that are watching us that it's just like, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy because I know a lot of you have been getting hit up by people from Don't Forget the Lyrics right now. And yeah, I'm sorry I gave a lot of names out. Presented. Like they'll be like, who was this singer? Oh my God, I saw this singer. And they want to make
sure.
Who
doesn't want to win money? I mean, I don't understand.
Where for Don't Forget the Lyrics, because it is a karaoke based show. They also want to make sure that they're good singers who are coming out there. So, and it's at like 5 minutes of fame, and you can win like tons of money. I know AGT is always looking. We have had multiple people look at our stuff, and there are other singing shows, and we always are having casting directors hit us up. So you just never know who's out there looking. I know that there are a few agents out here in Las Vegas who are also looking, because we're looking for more talent to bring out here and give you stage time. We are reopening. We're always looking for new talent, especially with being shut down a year. Things are falling into place a little bit differently. So there are some opportunities out there that you might not have had 2 years ago, even in Las Vegas. It's really hard to get stage time, but we want to make sure that we do that with you. It's one of the things that for our top 12 that we're working something else out as well as the top 3 from this year. But that's something that, because of the pandemic, I can't really speak to still. So unfortunately, this pandemic is still here. We would love to give you a stage to sing on here for our national finals, but it is still going to be virtual, because that's also another question. I still get that question, like, oh, is it going to be live? I hit up a few people in the rock round, like, hey, where's your rock? And they're like, oh, I'm waiting for it to come to my venue. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're in a state that has karaoke and never shut down. And
well, speaking of that, Josh,
yes.
Do we have anything in place for live venues?
No, we have talked to some of the venues, but they have not locked it in yet. We are
Well,
you. If you go to a karaoke venue that you like, and there are a lot of good singers there, and you want to get them on board, go talk to that karaoke host. Tell that bar, hey, you should have karaoke world championship qualifiers here, because we do have that open to do live auditions. It would be a sponsorship from the bar. This bar would get sponsored, or from the karaoke company, because the karaoke companies out there, some of them have like 30 venues, 40 venues. So you want to, what we do is they would buy it, they would just buy a license for the KWC, and then they would be able to do live recordings. These recordings from the host or from the venue, these are up for you to watch and you to submit. They're not going to submit your videos for you. Nope. They're not going to submit them for you. They're just going to record them. They're going to try to give you the best audio possible that they can at the venue. Sometimes it can get loud and rowdy. And also when you're using technology that's out there and it's a busy bar setting, it can be hard to really get the best audio in general. So we know that sometimes might not be the best situation. However, we know that you guys love going and trying out at the bars, and we don't want you to get the bars, and the people who have supported us, the hosts, all these bars have put together teams and been big supporters of KWC. We want to make sure you can still go to that bar, still try out, and then you would then submit your video and pay that video. However, the bar would just be like, hey, it's another little added bonus, because why wouldn't you want to go there?
So it's just basically a video audition spot.
Yes.
Like, instead of filming at your house where you're most likely by yourself trying to handle all the technology, the audio, you're the sound engineer, you're the videographer, the whole nine. You have somebody else doing all of that. You just focus on your performance, singing, doing your thing. Plus you have a live audience, preferably about 6 feet and more feet away from you, away from the stage. And that way you can do your thing. You're still engaging with live, but at the same time, you're getting that good audio, good video quality. We didn't want to exclude live venues, especially those who want to be affiliated with the Karaoke World Championships USA this year. So we had to work around with that. Yeah.
And a lot of the venues actually have stuff in place for when they have bands and things like that to record. So that's the other thing that they're like, oh, I already got this stuff. So we have two ways that the bar can actually sign up. We have a lower tier where it's only, I believe it's $75. I should be going on the website right now and double checking that. Or I could yell across the room to Katie. What did I say? Hold on. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm trying to find it, though, on here. Oh, it's not live on the site yet. That's why. All righty. So there's a new technology out that's, well, it's about 5 years old. It's been developed. And for the venues that don't have that capability, so a venue that does have the capability of recording and doing all that, like already built in, they're going to have a lower cost that they can sign up on. One that wants the ability but needs that extra audio thing, so you can actually use your phone. There's something called elephant ears, and it'll come with a transmitter and receivers, so then they can plug in your phone or plug into their GoPro or plug into their camcorder, whatever the host wants to use as that main camera. You can use your own phone, and it will actually broadcast from the board. If they plug it into the headphone jack or the aux jack, it will then go to the camera. We're going to have a how-to guide for them. However, remember, these are karaoke hosts as well. So if you record something, make sure you listen to it back to make sure the audio is there. Make sure it's not too loud. But we want to be able to have that ability where you can get that sound right off the board, and it is a great product. And this product not only can you use at the venues, but if you want to buy elephant ears, you can buy it. It's $40. You can use it at home. And I've done a few videos with it. I've been shooting at the Big Elvis show with it. And what it has the capability to do is the receiver that comes with it has almost like the microphone that you would have in like a Samsung Galaxy phone or an iPhone. It has that type of microphone built into the little receiver, and it has also the ability to add the echo to it as well. And you can transmit from anything. So let's say like you have an iPad or a computer, you can plug your transmitter in there. So it's pushing that main audio from the track into that little device. And you can actually plug in your earbuds, but the earbuds won't be that mic. You'll plug in your earbuds to hear it, sort of like you're using Smule, but then you use your own phone and you can get, and you mix it. It'll actually, the earbuds will hear the right mix. So you'll mix your voice with that backing track. And then you have that final piece because you hit record. And then boom, there you go. And we've done a few tests. I know that Thomas, who is one of our Thomas, who is he's the one who is our judge coordinator. When I sent him a few videos of me singing, he was like, "Whoa!" Like he couldn't even believe the quality just from my voice. Like it, I was scared trying it out because I was afraid I was going to blow out the mic. I know that a lot of rock singers, especially when you're singing rock, that little tiny box, it's like just like a pinhole. I'm like, oh my God, this mic's going to be really sensitive. And I was singing my ass off on it, and it sounded way better than any Smule video I've ever done with a headset. The other thing is you don't actually need to wear that headset. You can plug that receiver. You can plug a little speaker if you want to, that's a little bit farther away, so you can hear the mix in that as well. So you can plug in like a little monitor or your favorite Bluetooth device in there, or because they usually have an aux jack on there. So
you can tell he's very, very excited about this product.
I'm really excited about it
because Josh, if you don't know Josh, Josh likes to test out different products to see what's going to be most helpful for the singers and make things a lot easier for you. So that's really what this is about.
And cheap and not expensive.
And cheap. Yeah, we're not trying to break the bank. Look, we know a lot of you have been out of work or suffering from certain financial setbacks and things like that. So we get that. And we want it to be as cost efficient as possible, at the same time, easy, user friendly. But that's what we do. We are here to try and help you and make you out, to be the best you can be without breaking the bank. Because I'm a cheapie too. I don't like to spend a lot of money either. So any kind of device that's going to really make things a little bit easier for you, then that's something that you might want to take a look into. However, you do not require that. Your phone, especially if you have a newer phone, is absolutely capable of recording just fine, especially for these qualifiers. So please do not feel that you have to spend hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to try and get a backdrop and get an audio interface and a microphone and laptop. And
there are great audio interfaces though out there. There's some amazing ones out there.
There are,
and they are about $100. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's not, again, $100. Like a lot of people buy dresses and suits for this thing or clothing, and you're dropping $100 right there. So
like, you might drop $100 going out to eat with your family. Like,
right.
I call it an investment. I was like, I'm going to go buy a PA. Why are you going to buy a PA, Miriam? Because it's an investment. What do you mean? Sure. Well, if I want to go and gig somewhere, or someone asks me, hey, can you do a small acoustic set? I want to be able to bring my own PA. They might not have it over there. So, hey, I have my own stuff. I have my own mix board. I have my own microphones. I have my own laptop. I have my own hard drive with all my songs on it. Like, gotta have them.
And on the PAs, I gotta tell you, if I'm making a video from home, there are times where I have gone right into my PA, and I use my giant PAs. I just use a small one, a little battery powered one, and I plug my microphone into it. I put it has echo and delay on it. Mm-hmm. So I put a smidge on there, and then I can either Bluetooth it from my phone or my laptop or whatever for my audio from it. And then I put my phone across the room closer to me and set it up. and I can be in front of like I wish I had a fireplace. I could be in front of a fireplace though. I'm still thinking about Big Elvis show the other day. This is sweet where we put him in front of the fireplace. It was like, this is the best backdrop. I wish I could use this all the time and sing in front of it. Anyhow, and then I go and sing, and I go back and I listen to it. And I'm like, whoa, because when you have a PA system, especially right now with the pandemic, you can find these things for dirt cheap on Facebook Marketplace, on Craigslist. I'm talking about the Ion Block rockers, things like that. They're little small devices, but they work really well. And what happens is you're for $40, because I think that's what like one of my I have a Polaroid one that I've had for 5 years, and I bought it for $40 at Big Lots. And to this day, I'm always shocked because it's louder and sounds better than some of the stuff I've spent $200-300 on. And I always use it. I use it to sing. I use it to just go party. And it's a great little gadget, and you can make your videos so easy. But if you go online and just do a little bit of research, don't just go on Amazon and buy something for $40. Those reviews also on Amazon are not real. Most of them are not real. A lot of people get paid and get free equipment from it. I won't actually do reviews for Amazon. If they make me give them 5 stars, I'll say nope, because I do a lot of actual reviews. Because the Karaoke World Championships, you want to get something that's a decent brand. And also, if you have any questions, you can always shoot us a message also at KWC. I'm feel free, or even hit me up. Ooh, someone's calling. Someone's calling you.
They better not be. I'm on a show.
Yeah.
Who in the world is that?
Not me.
Who?
All right. But we need to move on because we have a raffle.
I can't shut this off. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to stop my camera real quick.
Okay. I'm going to mute you really quick. There we go. So we have 30 members, I think. I want to say it was 30 members. 28. Ooh, 28 members. 28 members. And a lot of it's because last year, some of the members from last year, your memberships have expired. So if you want to get a membership, please do that. We're going to be giving away a few prizes in here. We have, I'm going to take out one of these watches while Miriam's over here. I'm going to take it out of the bag. I don't usually like doing that. But we have these these fun little watches with the treble clef on it. And we usually sell these on our website. You can actually go to a store on the KWC website and buy these watches as well if you want one. But you already bought a membership, so there's some of you will be getting some of that.
Yay, music watches. I want one.
You want one? Katie's in the box of prizes and things.
Raffles, you guys, raffles.
Raffles. We also have a metal one. Wait, there's a metal one right there. The metal one. I like this one. It's like the men's metal.
Nice. We like giving things away. We want you guys to feel special and rock some KWC USA merch.
Yeah.
I like merch.
Oh, yep. We also have the little mini microphone and earphones.
Oh my gosh, that is adorable.
I love these. Last year, people won these at the KOS program.
Nice.
And then we'll also be giving away one of these. This is a pendant with a microphone. So a little microphone. It's not a working microphone. It is silver though. Stainless.
Oh, that's cute.
Stainless, or is it? I don't know. But I've worn it and I've never changed color.
Nice.
Yeah, you see our annual giveaway. That is true. We used to give those away all the time. Yep. Oh,
who's ready for a raffle?
Hold on. We're gonna give. That's I know. Well, that's why I'm gonna give it away. We're no longer supposed to be using this logo. I have this really cool KWC USA trucker hat.
Yes.
And it's the old logo, so someone's gonna be getting that. I love these hats. I wish we could. We might have to do them all over again and with the new logo. But we have 5 prizes. So, Miriam, give me a number from 1 to 28.
Oh. Let's do 8.
8. Hold on. From top. Yep. Well. Okay, Katie's going from the bottom up. All right, the first winner of the hat, the foam hat, is someone who we were talking a little bit about earlier. I'm thinking I might have spelled I might have butchered his name on here, but it is James Bueller.
James!
You win the KWC USA hat. The foam. This is a collector's edition. I don't even think they make this hat anymore. Like can't even order it. Good job, James. First raffle prize for 2021. Good job having a membership. And when does his membership expire? September 2021 is when you have till. All right. Miriam, I need another number, not number 8 though. Number 8's taken.
Let's do number 17.
17.
I'm doing random stuff that's popping up in my head.
It's like bingo, but not.
This is so much fun.
This is for the mini microphone and earphones. And Katie told me who that is. And that is our divisional finalist, Dawn Hayes. Earphones. Oh, there's not. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, I spelled it wrong.
Haynes. There's no
Haynes.
N.
No, it's no N. It's no. Yes. I'm really good. I majored in misspelling in college.
That's amazing.
All right, Miriam, we're gonna go back to you. This is for the microphone pendant and necklace. All right.
All right.
A lot of KWC people already have this in their collection.
I don't.
Oh, we gotta change that for you, girl.
It's okay. I'm not asking for free stuff, but I am.
All right.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with let's go with number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. This is someone who is no stranger to the Karaoke World Championships. It's someone who is also placed silver, right? 2 years ago, right? Something like that. Corrine Beckman, you have won. Pendants. All right. Hand that off to you. Now, we have 2 watches left. One looks like it's a woman's style.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one looks like it's a men's style. They're both pretty big. Even the women's style is big. So, let's see. We're going to go with what number? 1 through 28. You've gone all pretty low. So right now you've hit 17.
Let's do 21. Because I wish I was 21 again. So it's the 21.
I had to double check my spelling. Daniel Nichols.
Yay!
Daniel Nichols. You have won an amazing watch. I don't know if the battery's still alive on it, but it's easy to replace a battery in there.
Oh yes, that's cheap.
I think it might have a tab on there that you pull off. Yeah, I believe there's a tab you pull off.
Usually there is.
So yes, you get the nice steel men's band. Good job, Daniel Nichols. Hopefully your addresses are all correct. And last but not least, boom, 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 boom. We got the last watch. The last watch.
You know what? Let's go with 27.
27.
I feel like I went kind of boom, 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 boom.
That is Alan Barbarish. Alan Barbarish, you have won. Alan, you have won. I need to write his name. I didn't do that yet. Well, I called it way beforehand. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, we will have more. Oh, Kareen, yes, your name. You won a raffle. Yes.
Kareen, you won a pendant, microphone pendant. She actually might already have one. But this is what Alan has won, a nice treble clef watch. You'll see him in the rock round later on this week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
This was a pretty good. Before we get moving on, is there any questions? We have about 14 people on right now. What questions do you have for us about this KWC season? And is there anything that you're thinking about that's like, don't worry about genre, guys? We do have 2 more genre rounds I want to talk about really quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's because everyone's like, oh, this is the only genre round? Like, that's weird. So we do have a hip-hop and R&B genre round. When I talk about hip-hop, that does not mean rap. We are asking for things that have tonality in it. And rap is spoken word. If you want to do rap, you can. You save that for your open rounds. And G.S. Wheeler, how do I win worlds? Well, you started off with the hat, so you're going there. However, don't wear that hat to Worlds because it's the old logo. They'll cut you. Maybe they'll trade you for another hat. So hip hop and R&B. R&B also. There's so many different styles that go into R&B. Everything from doo-wop to Motown to funk, to gospel. Lots of gospel singers out there, and hip hop is it's hip hop songs. So we want to make sure that there's a melody to it of singing, because the background's perfectly fine, but we want to make sure that those are the surrounds, because hip hop has not really been represented much, really, in this competition.
I love our members. They're so funny.
Yeah, and that is going to be from April 26th to May 9th.
Mm-hmm.
And then our last genre round, which this is one I'm actually the most excited about. And that is country round. Yeah. So we did have a country champ in Brian Scott back in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
Made all the worlds. He's also been a great mentor. He was one of the head judges of Karaoke Battle USA, and has been the head coach numerous times at nationals.
Ooh, don't forget though, there was also Cassandra Job.
Yeah, Cassandra also. She was country and she was rock. She did both.
Yeah.
She's slays.
And she was the first ever world champion from the United States. Yes,
totally.
So, Cassandra May now, right?
Yeah, Cassandra May Job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But country round is from. Hold on, I gotta look at my calendar because I closed it. I'm sorry. Is from June 7th to June 20th. And that's going to be our second to last round in general.
Mm-hmm.
In our last open round, because like I said, we only have like 5 or 6 rounds left. Open round 6 is from June 21st to July 4th. The 4th of July. Oh my gosh. So and Corrine said this about
yes.
she was
yes. She definitely inspired me. That's for sure. She was fantastic.
So yeah, we do have 2 more genre rounds. I can't wait for these genre rounds. I know a lot of people are saying that they're working on their videos, and I see the names and I see them tell me, and I'm like, oh, really? Because I get really excited about these people.
Mm-hmm.
But it really comes down to there is a time limit. You have to get those videos in by Sunday at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. So if it's Eastern time you're on, and it's 11:59, and you think you missed the deadline when it hits midnight, nope. You still got a few more hours left. I did have that happen last week. And then that person was one of the people who sent me their videos via Messenger, and then they missed out because I was like, what are you doing? Was that last week? It was last week, yeah. Mm-hmm. So this was fun.
I always love these. And honestly, I really love reading these comments because I am seriously tearing up right now from laughing so much. You guys are so funny. I missed you guys so much. I can't wait for us to get back together live. But until then, at least I get to read your comments and read them in your voice, which is great in my head.
Because you can hear Corrine.
I can totally. I love it.
Which crazy are we talking about? Are we talking about Gnarls Barkley, or are we talking about
Patsy Cline?
Patsy Cline.
Oh man, I'm gonna lean towards the Gnarls Barkley one.
Okay. And he misses the whole KWC family. That's the one thing about our competition is that you're going to find out when you're competing is that you end up becoming a big family. You end up being a big family throughout this whole competition, and you can travel anywhere in the world, and reach out, even if you've not made it to Worlds. If you were to post on the KWC World page, be like, hey, I'm from KWC USA, and just wondering, I'm traveling to England, I'm traveling to Finland, I'm traveling to France, I'm traveling to Australia, I'm traveling to Spain, I'm traveling to Canada. Someone will reach out and be like, yeah, we need to hang out and go sing and, maybe crash with me for the night. It happens. It happens. So
I love this.
Me too.
Well, thank you for putting this on. We really, really love it.
And this is going to get back to Sundays. This was just a Easter and illness and tiredness, and so we're here Monday instead, which I feel refreshed.
And don't forget, we have our round 2 results show coming up coming Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please make sure that you mark your calendars.
And look, if you aren't able to see it, you can always go back to our YouTube page, to the KWC USA YouTube page, watch it again, go to our Facebook page. However, after it's been aired, sometimes the copyright police come and are like, you can't be playing that. And they take that down, but you can always go to kwcusa.com. Not only can you watch it under all the videos, but you can also go under the KWC USA channel on YouTube on our actual website, and we can watch it there. So it's really cool. You can watch things that people have made in the past. I know that Corrine actually made a video about how to make better videos on Smule. So if you guys want to know about that, please go to our kwcusa.com page. You can actually scroll back and it will show that. And Corrine says, I will watch this.
Oh, I'm so glad, Corrine. We try to give as much information as possible that's going to help you be at your best. So yes, I'm if you have any other questions, just make sure that you're reaching out using the mentorship program, and obviously come back to these Q&As and ask your questions here so we can answer them, to the best of our ability.
If you're having trouble signing up, please hit us up. easiest way is on the Facebook page or even on Instagram. You can ask us on Instagram. We can try to get back to you on there. And then we'll have one of our coaches or mentors or someone who's part of our production team get back to you. A lot of it, I know it's not easy to just audition, and I wish you could just send me stuff, but you don't want to look at my emails. You don't want to look at my messages. They are full. So always full. I'm always deleting. So thank you guys so much, Miriam. Thank you so much. Seriously.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. Anytime.
And
I'm here.
Okay. And my backdrop. Oh, I do have lights. I didn't light my backdrop today. I'm sorry. But thank you, Thomas. Thomas got me some lights for my backdrop. Thomas, our judge coordinator. And he's been doing a great job. Wait, before I go, I want to talk about our judges really quick.
Oh, yes.
Because they have
Stop it, Roberto.
Conversations. We've had so many judges. Hold on. I'm gonna pull that up really quick. So when everyone's like, okay, so who's judging me? You know, and we go out and we find industry professionals. So for this rock round, actually, we have Ace from Skunk Anase, I believe I'm saying that right, which is a UK rock band. He is one of the judges that we have. We throughout our whole thing, we have people who are nominated for Grammys. Litza Navarro Dallas is one of them. She's one of our judges. Brandon O'Brien. We have Pause MC, who has been judging. He judged earlier. He's also going to be judging the hip hop round. He's a producer. He's been in that scene. We have X Champs with Shelby Easley, Trevor Keller, who's been part of KWC since 2015. 2015, yeah, because the first time was because that was the year Jeffrey won from Florida. And then we have Garvando, who's also judging. Ian Murphy, who is a great reviewer and writer. He is a former performer in England and perform music theater. He works and writes for numerous publications. Some of the stuff is in BBC. He's done a BBC TV shows and game shows and been on radio. He is actually our head judge. And then we also have Amy Nicole, Nicole Miller, TJ Campbell. There are actually a lot more judges. They have all put in so much time and taken time out of their week to really try to find the Karaoke World Champion judge. So
we have so many judges.
I know. I'm like this.
They're not all judging at the same time either.
Oh my god, no! And we do have one celebrity, at least one celebrity judge on that as well. You can also go to our KWCUSA.com website and look to see who those judges were on those rounds so far, because it also is on there as well. So, with that said, thank you, judges, for your hard work, and it's been great. It's been great so far. I feel like all the results have been correct. So, I mean, obviously, I'm not the same judge. So there are people I'm like, oh, I could see why they came up with that, but I would have had this person here and this person there. But when you get a group of 10 judges, it's like we're like 10 judges around. So like 8 to 10 judges. So we have enough judges where we know it's fair. And
it's a good averaging system for sure. Yep. And it's Olympic scoring. So it's really, really nice, just I think, right? Did I just say that wrong? No, I think I'm right.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm right. Okay. I'm like, I know I'm right. Right? Okay.
Late.
I'm like, hold on, we're live. I can't say things wrong. But it really is fair. And I'm so glad I'm not judging this year. I think I'm going to leave it to these, celebrities and to those who would love to judge and have no problems with it. I am definitely that person who wants to be a cheerleader. I don't like to nitpick as much There was something about, like, it was joy sucking for me.
Yeah.
Like, I just
No,
want to
judgment
watch
does
this and enjoy it, but no, now I got to nitpick. Oh, great. You know, and so this is why I'm where I'm at. This is why I'm the communications director and part of production, just to make y'all look good. And this is what, yeah, and answer questions.
I have a last tip for people making videos at home. I want to see more of your body. I don't want to see your head, please. Please try to give me part of the torso and watch the headspace. Right now, actually, my headspace is bad. So I want to make sure if you have headspace, like, it should only be about that much.
Like that? Is that good?
Like that good. And then I don't want, because like we've had people who are like down here. And then there's all that headspace above them. So we want to see more of your torso. And part of it's because of body language. When you're telling a story, what happens is you're like talking and you're singing and your arms out here. We can't see what the arms do. So we just want you to pull back just a little bit. If you want to show your full body, cool. Again, make sure that headspace is gone. I've seen that in a few videos where it's just like, we want to make sure that there's, that Corrine says she loves it. Thank you, Corrine. Corrine knows what I'm talking about. So watch her video online on how to make a video. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to our production staff who's been watching. I know Bill's watching and Garvando is watching and Christian Fabian and everybody else who's been watching. Thank you so much. You can rewatch us. Share this with your friends. Tell your friends if you know that next world champ to try out. And we are done for today. We're under 2 hours. So, and yes, we want to see your face and eyes and smile. We want to be able to see that. Please let us see that in your videos. Do not.
And we could see it better if it's at 720 or what is it?
1080.
740. I get all mixed up, but you know what I mean. High def
and horizontal.
And horizontal.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Miriam, thank you. I'll talk to you later. Everyone have a great night and get those videos in. Rock Round only has until Sunday.